Yo guys, welcome back to King Ols, and yes, at the moment there is a lot of talk all over the boxing world of people talking about Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. And personally, I think that this fight is not competitive whatsoever. I honestly don't think it is. As much as I rate Terence Crawford, and right now overall in general, he's in probably the top three most skillful fighters in boxing. And yeah, he is. Terence Crawford, in my opinion, is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world right now. But him versus Canelo is not competitive whatsoever. I think it's, even Canelo said it, it's everything to gain for Crawford, nothing to gain for Canelo whatsoever. Crawford is 3 weights below Canelo, 3 weights below him. So what does Canelo get out of it for beating a smaller guy? No one will give him the credit. Yes, like we all know, yes, Crawford is the number one pound for pound. And this fight, if it does happen, would decide the number one pound for pound, I think. But Canelo wins this easily, in my opinion. He does. As much as Crawford's amazing, he does not beat Canelo. And I think there are many reasons behind it. First of all, and I feel like this is first of all, the reasons why I think people think it's competitive are basically because of, obviously how skillful they both are, and, skill levels is around the same. Then you look at the height that, like, Crawford's like 5'8", Canelo's like 5'9", and then you look at their, like, KO ratios. Crawford's got many knockouts. I don't remember the exact number, but he's got a real good KO ratio. Same as Canelo. Both guys are known at being able to break down their opponents and then be able to get them out of there. But this one's not competitive, and there are reasons. I have many reasons. First of all, Canelo's a much harder hitter than Crawford, and he's done it at a much higher weight class. Like he has, it's a fact. He's knocked out people in a much higher weight class than Crawford has. He's knocked out Caleb Plant, did the same to Billy Joe, did the same to many others. Triple G, like let's be honest, it's not competitive, the amount of, like, the guys that Canelo has beaten at his weight compared to Crawford at his weight. Let's be real. Crawford he has not fought anyone at the weight of Triple G, Caleb Plant, Billy Joe, John Ryan. Like, there are many names on the record of Canelo, and Crawford, I don't think will be able to fight at that higher weight class, in my opinion. He's not knocked out the guys that Canelo has, and with the whole weight behind it as well. Like, let's be real. Canelo's way more powerful than Crawford. Miles more powerful than him. Crawford is not shown it at a higher weight class. Yes, Crawford has got a great high ratio. He's got a great knockout ratio. But against guys in a much lower weight class than Canelo, I don't think Crawford's shots will be able to do much to Canelo whatsoever. Canelo is also fought at bloody light heavyweight. Yeah, I know he lost, but he's been able to get up to that weight. Canelo's also taking shots off of massive guys as well. He's taking shots off of big guys. Crawford is not taking the shots off of anyone that Canelo has. And, this is weight-wise. I'm not talking like skill-wise and stuff. It's all about the weight here, in my opinion. Crawford's not taking shots off the guys that Canelo has. So, first of all, Canelo's chin is ridiculously strong compared to Crawford's, in my opinion. And I don't think Crawford's power will be able to do much to Canelo whatsoever. I feel like Canelo will be able to just walk through some of Crawford's biggest shots just to get to where he wants to be, break him down on the inside, break him right down to the body. I don't see it being that hard for Canelo whatsoever, to be fair. I know Crawford's really skillful. He'll be able to create a lot of angles, try and pick Canelo off. But remember, Canelo's got great boxing IQ as well. He'll be able to keep up with the pace that Crawford wants to fight at. And, both similar skill level. But at the end of the day, Canelo's a much harder hitter than Crawford, and Canelo's got a much better chin than Crawford has because, he's proven that he's been able to take shots off the bigger guys because he's a heavier man than Crawford. So, of course, he's got a better chin. And someone like Crawford, compared to people that Canelo has fought, Crawford has not got the power to get Canelo down. I don't believe Canelo's ever been dropped in his whole career. So again, like Crawford's not the guy to be able to knock Canelo out. There's no way. And I just see Canelo being able to get to where he wants to be because he's just going to be able to walk through a load of Crawford's biggest hits, in my opinion. I don't even and I don't see Crawford being able to keep Canelo away from him. And I don't see Crawford being able to outbox Canelo. It's not going to happen, is it? Crawford is not going to be able to outbox Canelo, keep him off him for 12 rounds. No way. No way, in my opinion. So I just see it as a pointless fight, and there's nothing to gain out of it for Canelo whatsoever. It's just everything to gain for Crawford, nothing to gain for Canelo. I don't know. I just don't get why people somehow think this is a really competitive fight. And I see people saying that Crawford beats Canelo. I can't see what you're basing this off if you think Crawford beats Canelo. Yes, Crawford's a skillful fighter, but his shots are going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing to Canelo. Let's be real. That they won't be. And let's be real. I know Bivol's not the hardest hitting light heavyweight ever. He's not. Bivol's a boxer. But Canelo's taking big shots off of the light heavyweight, regardless of what Bivol's KO ratio is, and how many guys he's knocked out. He's taking big shots off of the light heavyweight. That's something to compared to a welterweight in Crawford. Canelo's going to be able to walk right through it. Let's be real. Yes, skill for skill, it's close. But the weight plays a huge factor here. A huge factor in so many things. Crawford won't be able to take a big shot off Canelo, in my opinion. He won't be able to. He hasn't shown it at all that he's able to take a shot off of a guy that weighs as much as Canelo does and puts his shots together like Canelo does. So this is not competitive, in my opinion. Canelo easily beats him. As amazing as Crawford is, this is all based on the weight here. It is not competitive, man. It's not. And yeah, as I've been saying this whole video, the weight plays a massive factor. I just don't get it. It's gonna yes, Canelo fought Jamel Charlo, who's a weight class, 2 weight classes below him, and we saw how that went, didn't we? We saw how that went. It's Charlo backed up, didn't really want to win. I know Crawford's going to definitely want to go for it more than what Jamel Charlo did, but it's Jamel Charlo did not hurt Canelo once in that fight. Did not do anything to be able to hurt Canelo. And yes, I know Jamel Charlo, took a lot of time off, but we know how skillful both the Charlos are and how great both the Charlos are. And just look at what happened there. Canelo easily walked him down, easily was able to cut the ring off and just break him down consistently. And it was just easy because he was able to walk through his shots as well at the same time. But yeah, I don't see it being competitive. And I mean, Crawford at times could be able to land a good shot or two, but it'll do nothing to Canelo, though. It won't, because the power of Crawford is nothing to Canelo's chin compared to what shots Canelo has taken in the past. Yes, both guys really hard to hit, but I know it's not competitive, man. It's not. Anyway, gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching the video, King. I'll speak to you on a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.